The man used to have 3 fiancées, but one day, all 3 of them fell for the same guy, his sleazy housekeeper's son. On a vacation trip, they left him behind. During dinner, they even had the maid pour hot soup on him. Not long ago, all 3 women were fighting to marry him. But ever since that scumbag showed up, everything changed. Outraged, the man decided on the spot to marry a powerful, wealthy CEO. They agreed to hold the wedding 3 months later. After sending his new bride to be away, the 3 childhood sweethearts showed up together. Originally, he was supposed to choose one of them that very day to register their marriage. But to his surprise, they all stood him up. Why? Because they were too busy taking care of that lowlife again. They even told him, if you're not sure who to marry yet, we can wait a few more years. He didn't say a word, just calmly pulled out his marriage certificate. They refused to believe it was real, accused him of faking it. Then, right in front of him, they ripped up the certificate and declared, "You can only marry one of us, no one else." They all swore they loved him, but they'd already heard him again and again for that same good-for-nothing. Right then, the jerk called. Just one line, "Haven't seen you in 10 minutes. Miss you already." And just like that, the 3 women forgot everything they'd said. Without hesitation, they ditched the man again. Years ago, when the man's family lost everything, it was their parents who took him in. Their mother treated him like her own son. When they grew up, she even told him to pick one of the daughters to marry. But the moment that other guy came along, he lost everything. That night, when he got home, he saw all 3 sisters fawning over the scumbag. The oldest gave him a sports car. The second handed him her trophy. The youngest offered him a lucky charm she begged for on her knees. As he stood there in disbelief, the jerk mocked him. "So, what did you get for your birthday yesterday?" Turns out, they had all been so busy with that guy, they forgot his birthday completely. To make up for it, they gave him a black card. But he wasn't interested in their shallow apologies. Then the eldest had the nerve to warn him, "Don't say anything crazy tonight when mom and dad get home." At dinner, the sleazy housekeeper's son brought out the dishes. The youngest sister told him to sit down and eat, said he didn't need to do chores anymore. All 3 treated him like royalty. Their father slammed the table in anger. If it weren't for their mother holding him back, he'd have punished the girls right then and there. Suddenly, the man got a text from his wife, a photo of the wedding ring. He looked at their mother and said, "I'm married. The wedding's in 2 weeks." No one believed him. The 3 sisters thought he was joking. Even the housekeeper's son laughed. "Come on, he's clearly bluffing." Then, the jerk gave his mom a signal. She walked over and dumped hot water on the man. He instantly knew she did it on purpose. But before he could react, the scumbag and his mom began their performance, playing the victims. Of course, the sisters took their side again. They scolded the man, hard. Thankfully, the girl's parents rushed him to the hospital. They felt guilty and offered him money to make up for it. After all, it was his parents' help back in the day that gave them their fortune. When he was discharged, he got a call from his wife. She had personally designed and mailed him a wedding suit. But what he didn't know, that suit was already being worn by the housekeeper's son. When he saw it, the man was furious. He accused him of being a thief. But the jerk just said he'd never seen such a nice suit before and wanted to try it on. The 3 sisters blamed the man for overreacting.